Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I like New Year's resolutions. There's a lot of people who don't like it. They think it's tacky, it's cliche that a lot of people, oh, there's this arbitrary date. Fuck all those people. Fuck all of them. Those are people who do not want to make changes and make fun of people who want to make fucking changes. So all of them can go fuck themselves. Let's start with that. A new year represents people realizing, reflecting on what it is that they want to achieve, what goals, and it's like they get a clean slate. I love all that. It doesn't have to be New Year's. You could realize that any single day. Um, and there's a very popular cliche that people want to work out. They want to get in better shape. They go to the gym. The gym is fucking packed. And in 2 weeks, half of them drop out. But if you're watching this, I'm going to make sure you fucking don't drop out. Because I think there's a couple things that are really important and why people fail. First off, most people do not set good goals. They do not really know what they want. They do not have the right expectations on how to get to their goals, and they do not have a plan. This is literally why 80% of those people drop out. It's because they just didn't have a fucking plan. That's it. So if you're watching this, I'm going to make sure you have the right plan. Most people, their goal is to lose fat and build muscle. But a lot of people might set goals like losing 20 pounds in a month, and they have no idea how to go about it. Let me ask you something. If it takes you 5 months to lose 20 pounds, are you going to be happy that you did it? Because the 5 months is going to pass. And let's say you get there, you wanted 20 pounds in a month and you get there in 5 months. That is fantastic. That's better than being at the same weight. So first off, got to be a little bit patient with yourself. You have to know, if I go to the gym and I eat a little bit better, I will lose weight and I will get results every single time. It's like a math equation. Just like 2 plus 2 always equals 4. If you start exercising and you start eating better, you will lose weight. Guaranteed. You should not get upset if that equation takes 3 months or 4 months instead of 1 month. So patience. The other thing, the greatest program that someone could ever have, I could set someone up to where they could build the most amount of muscle, make the most amount of gains, burn the most amount of fat. But if they don't want to do the program, if it's too hard or too difficult or too time consuming, people will quit. So the best program is not actually the best program. The best program is doing something you can do that is sustainable, that you will actually show up. If your time at the gym is a miserable fucking experience where you're getting pushed way too hard and you're killing yourself, you go in there again. This is people who go into the gym with no plan. If that is your experience, you aren't going to want to show up. When people work out with me, we're hanging out. We're having a great time. There's brief moments where we're pushing ourselves. We're focused. We're doing everything. But the majority of the time is spent in this state of like, I can do this, and I feel like I can do this. And there are moments throughout the training program where it gets a little bit harder. So my point here is, do not break yourself. You do not need to go 5, 6, 7 days a week. You do not need to, go until you're red in the face and can't breathe on the treadmill. You need to go 3 times a week for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And you need to do something that is sustainable. And then those are really the 2 important things. That's it. Have the proper expectations and have a program to where it's doable, where you can really stick to it. If you do those 2 things, you're not going to drop out. If it's always doable for you, you're going to show up. And if you know that in time, that if I'm eating better and if I'm exercising consistently, I have to lose weight. I have to put on muscle because it's like a math equation. It will work. I just got to be patient. You'll also just never quit. And then if you don't think that you have time to work out, let me explain this from an investing standpoint, because I like talking about investing. Research has shown for every hour you put in the gym, it extends your lifespan by 3.6 hours. So, ironically, saying you don't have time to go to the gym means you have less time in this lifetime. So, figure out a way to give yourself 30 minutes to work out. If you can work out at home, that can work for beginners. When you have goals and dreams of like, I want to bench 250 or I want to deadlift 400, you're going to need a gym membership. But if your goals and dreams and aspirations are getting to a healthy body weight and your goals are to put on some muscle, like a high level amount of muscle, you can do that at home. So if you're married, if you have a kid, if you work a lot, work together with your partner or promise yourself 30 minutes 3 times a week. If you can do that, you can really make some serious results. And then as far as losing fat, that really comes down to eating better. Now, what I like to try and teach people about eating better is you can have all your favorite foods. It just has to be in the right amount. So if you're someone who eats 12 Oreos a night, before bed, let's get that down to 2. If you can make that change, that will be drastically, that will be what really moves the needle for losing fat, even more so than the exercise. So I would say when it comes to eating, you want to eat good like 75% of the time. And the last 20-25% is for you. It's for your enjoyment. You can have cake, you can have cookies, you can have the things you love, but a few hundred calories, not 700, 800, 1,000 calories coming from, foods that are just for enjoyment as opposed to nutrition. So those are my tips. If you can do these things, you will stick to your New Year's resolution. You will stick to making a lifetime of change for the better, of being healthier, of living a longer, healthier life, of reducing your risk of cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, of being a healthy body weight, of being able to be there for your friends and your family, for feeling better, and it's all worth it. It's so worth it.